All right, guys. So here is the continuation for our lesson one in HUM4S. So sorry for the previous video because Zoom is not working well. Okay, for the principal elements of the world religion. So for the experiences of this sacred. So again, scholar Schmid describes the religious experience as socially approved and mediated interpretation of our physiological generated sensations and our interpretation of our human experience. So again, as what I have on my experience on my college days, so I can see that I have a strong faith or religion on that part because college is not that easy. So I encounter many psychological problems, mental health, to to become or to be studious, pressured with my professors during that time, my classmates, and my studies most of the time. So I joined a Young Flames for Jesus organization in our university that would help me to really focus on my mind, my soul, and my heart to be not what do you call this one, to be not a stubborn type of student. So with that experience, I survived my Bachelor of Science in Biology degree for 4 years. Unlike my other classmates, prolonged their agony in that school because they become a fifth year, they reach fifth year, so another additional 1 year on their thesis because they are failed with their research subjects. But for me, luckily, I did not fail that subjects. But some of my classmates on their college days, my high school classmates. So they studied at University of Southern Mindanao or USM in Cabacan. So they also join other religions. They convert their religion. So I talked to them or interviewed them about their new religion. So some of them are G12. So if you are familiar with G12, so that is one of their new religions. But to me, so supposedly some of my other college classmates at USEP encouraged me to be a born again Christian, which I did not pursue that religion. So that is my experience and encounter. So that is why I am stick and I am loyal with the Roman Catholic. So sana all loyal, right? So the proud foot is in consonance with the Schmidt's view and adds that a person identifies their experiences as religious when he or she comes to believe the best explanation of what happened on a religious one. So again, Schmidt experience I mentioned about or believe that experiences of that sacredness. Because we all know this religion is somewhat religion to us because of our belief and our experiences. Okay, next is the another is the Schmid and proud food is to imagine a village wherein the indigenous people have seen a bright colored rainbow during their worship ritual. The people interpret that a rainbow is a sign that gods and goddesses are pleased with their act. So that is on their belief, diba? On their nature. That with this rainbow, not just for beautification or there's a rainbow after the rain, the song, diba? So on them, it is a sign of gods and goddesses. Another belief of some people recording a typhoon that destroyed the crops and claimed lives as a punishment from God due to their sinful ways. So that is also another belief. Number two, sacred stories, time and space. Every religion has sacred stories or sacred myths. Scholars like Richard Buxton and Robert Siegel asserts that the supernatural stories of the religions are myth. So that is according to them, Richard and Robert. So they assert that there is a supernatural stories of the religions that are myths or haka. So the stories or myths of many traditional religions shares a common element. So they usually convey the historical events about the creation of our world, the birth or the rebirth of our God or my God or your God practices to live a moral life and life after death, or what we call as the reincarnation to other religion, the sa Hinduism thing or the Indian. Last one is the community and moral codes. So every religion has a community of a believers. So the members are responsible for this transmission of their belief system and that is shared and practiced by the community. So this code of conduct as well as the doctrine of their faith are passed from our generation to the other. This allows the preservation of the formulated doctrine, moral codes, belief, and rituals of each religion. So again, every religion has its codes of conduct or their role or policies. That is why we really need to respect or accept their individuality so that there would be peace and harmony, no war, no misunderstanding or miscommunication towards them. Also, the religious leadership is vital in safeguarding the faith and guiding the moral practices of their particular religious community. So there is what we call as religious leadership who guides them, who leads them to their what you call this one, their practice on their religious community. Just like on my example, as one of the member of the Young Flames Jesus on my college days. So at this step is our leader, worship leader on that part. But there are some other worship leaders from any other parts in Young Flames Jesus because at this step was originally from Cagayan. So there is also another missionary from Cagayan and Manila, and I think Ma'am sino yung I forgot the other one. Basta Ate Beth, yun, from Baguio City. So another group or member or leader from that Young Flames of Jesus. So that's a wrap for our first discussion. So there is 3 videos. So I hope you really want to learn more about this topic. So you observe, read, and also share your experience about the introduction of the world religion. So this Thursday, I will ask each of you describe or share your religious beliefs in our next Google meeting collaboration. So I hope that's a wrap for our discussion. So thank you guys for listening. Have a great day. Bye.